We're going to engage you in the dynamic process of the town hall. We're going to give you an update.
The Tucson Regional Town Hall recently took place, and for many of us, the process seems like a distant memory.
A summary of the town hall recommendations, and some of them you'll hear.
Numerous well-intentioned recommendations were made, and it remains to be seen which ones will eventually be realized.
In order to share costs and benefits.
Town hall meeting, well, it was kind of interesting because they had a first one, and the first one was only for the only invited people. And from what I heard in the streets, it was a lot of people got pissed. So I guess that's why they had a second one.
There we go. Sir.
Hello, my name is Joseph Rogers. I am a professional ballet dancer and teacher. I just moved back here from...
For Joseph Rogers, who took part in the second, more inclusive follow-up version of the town hall, the opportunity to voice his opinion about the current state of art education in our community was something that he could not pass up.
I got back in the old neighborhood, and the old gangbangers were there with their kids. And I got out there and taught them ballet in the middle of the street.
Rogers currently teaches ballet as part of a Tucson Parks and Rec dance program.
He's so energetic and enthusiastic.
And has developed an enthusiastic following among parents and students alike.
My daughter has enjoyed it so much. You know, she's always, oh, I want to go see Mr. Rogers. I can't wait to see Mr. Rogers. The fact that she enjoys it and that she keeps wanting to come back, and that, you know, he's really, I think, developing in the kids a real love of dance, you know, without feeling pressured by, you know, making sure your toe point is perfect.
I just really have enjoyed having him as an instructor. This is our first time having Mr. Rogers. We've been here taking classes at Udall for 4 years now, and he's certainly the most dynamic. The children really enjoy him and are learning a lot, but they're having a good time while they're doing that.
Do you know what a jeté is?
For now, the classes led by Mr. Rogers, as he's known to his students and fans alike, take place within the structure of Parks and Rec. But the vision is to bring dance into the community where he feels it is needed the most. The community is where hope is scarce, and opportunity to participate in the arts is not an option.
When I started dance, you know, a lot of people told me, you know, you're black, you're not going to make it in classical ballet. You're not going to leave Tucson, Arizona doing ballet. There's no way. A lot of people told me that, but it wasn't for my mother saying, don't listen to them, you keep what you're doing, you keep dancing, you keep your goal, then don't worry about what other people say.
Celeste Lupo came from a very different background than Rogers, but she's danced with him from a young age and now shares the vision of bringing dance into the disenfranchised neighborhood of South Park.
I think one of the challenges for us that we experienced both back east and here in the local community is that there's still stereotypes that exist in people's minds about what ballet dancing should be and who should be a ballet dancer. Dance, when people think about it, they think certain cultures should do hip-hop or African, certain people should do folklorica, and that's dance to them, and they feel limited that they can't do this. At some point in time, there may have been barriers that really were existence, but those barriers have been broken down, and ballet really is for anyone. You know, it's a universal language, and I think one of the things is we really want to offer this and get over the stereotype of what is a ballet dancer. And Joseph experiences that because he's an African-American male and he's fairly machismo. That's not the image of what most people think of when they think of a male ballet dancer. So every day in his career he's dealt with those challenges of people's mental stereotypes when they think of him as a ballet dancer, and when he walks in the room they're certainly put off by his appearance and what they think a ballet dancer should be. So that's one of the things that we wanted to really try and break down, is people's image of what they think they can and can't accomplish.
His passion for dance comes from a distinguished professional career as a dancer, and the realization that it was the opportunity to participate in the arts at a young age that allowed him to escape the pitfalls of his South Park neighborhood.
I probably won't be here talking to you, you know, because I saw another new world that was just open to me, you know, and once I saw all this dance, I was very interested. Now, how I can incorporate with South Park, it can be incorporated because South Park is such a desolate area, you know, and neighborhood that I think the neighborhood is searching for anything fresh. something new other than, you know, basketball's good, soccer's good, football's good, but there's no arts, there's no dance, there's no theater, there's no arts.
Growing up in this neighborhood places almost insurmountable obstacles in the lives of children, and Rogers' experience in dance is a living testimony to the power of art education in our community.
Tucson is a very rich city, very rich, but we need to even out the playing field and bring more arts to the South End. So I think as me, if I can be the base or starting one organization of arts, hopefully people will see, oh, okay, well, maybe it's well worth it. Maybe we can go in that neighborhood and start some kind of another arts organization.
For KUAT, I'm Luís Carrión.
On the other hand, you're done, Claire. See you at the show, okay? Bye-bye. And that's the end.